Okay, we're glad to be here. I'm Robert Hanley, the CEO and founder of Digital Video Archive. You're going to hear a lot about that in the next 5 minutes, because we have like 5 minutes, right?
Yep.
So I just wasted 10 seconds. And you are?
I'm Joe Albano, and from the picture up there, it looks like I ought to be traveling the world, having adventures, and getting people to drink more Dos Equis.
So Digital Video Archive is, I like to say it's like Netflix for your personal video, your smartphone video, your legacy video, any video that you might have. So think of old home movies, think of videotapes, think of the video that you take on your smartphone. So it is a place that you can share your video with anyone and everyone, whether they're in the United States or in other countries. One place for all your videos. So the problem.
Well, you know, when we started thinking about this, you know, the world doesn't need another format, except that it does, right? Because physical media is dead, right? We went from VHS to DVD to sticks, right? DVDs get lost, they get broken. Sticks fail suddenly and catastrophically, and they're never with you when you need them. Plus, if you want to share a stick, you have to have the stick, and we need to be in the same room with each other. One of the big problems that we saw is that when we moved from DVDs to sticks, we actually lost functionality. Remember things like chapters and special features? Don't get that with an MP4. Dropbox, great if you want to share files, but not so great for watching video. And as far as social media goes, well, if I want my cat video to go viral, yeah, I want to be on Facebook. But if I want to share my grandson's birthday and I want to know who's watching and who's not able to watch, that's not really the answer.
So the answer is what we feel, Digital Video Archive. Upload, edit, organize, and securely store your personal video. Private share with anyone you like to. So you choose who you share with. You want to share with your dad, your mom, your aunts, your uncles, your best friend, friends at the company, whatever you want to do. You get to choose who you've got to share with. 100% ownership of your content. So Digital Video Archive, I like to say it's kind of like having a movie studio in your browser, on your smartphone, on your smart TV, and especially on your computer, on your tablet. DVA is neutral, so we don't create content. We are for content providers, whether it's somebody with a smartphone, a wedding videographer, any producer, anybody who's creating video. Because if you are a video creator, you have lost your distribution method in the last 2 or 3 years. It's really vanished. So we are a solution for that. And we help people, of course, distribute that content. It's going to be a worldwide market. It really, really is. Because as of 2018, at the end of 18, 2 billion smartphones on the planet. So that means that really anybody with a smartphone who is over 18 years old or even 16 is our potential customer. And they're walking around 24/7 creating content. Our secret sauce, and I like to call it a really super secret sauce. Right now we have 5,000 users using our platform. When you get an account, like if I share video with Calvin or anybody else in this room, all I have to do is know their first and last name and their email address. When I share video, the first thing they do is start looking at those videos and watching. The second thing they do is start uploading their own content and sharing with their friends. And that's how we've acquired users with really, we haven't done any advertising. We are in every major market and minor market in the country. We're on over 250 websites. That's how we've grown our business so far. And we're hoping to grow it a lot more. So what about Python?
What about Python? So, you know, 2 billion users and currently 5,000 users. We know we're going to grow. We know we're going to grow quickly. And we know we're going to enter new markets. So what do we need? We need infrastructure that's scalable. We need infrastructure that's reliable. We need to be able to deploy new functionality quickly. And if that doesn't sound like the spec sheet for Python, I'm not quite sure what does. So when we went out and we said, how are we going to go from the MVP product that we have, that we got 5,000 users on, to something that is sustainable and growable? Python was the obvious answer.
So Digital Video Archive is currently on LG, we're on Samsung, we're on Amazon Fire TV Stick. You can go there and download our app. Right now you can't share from those, but you can watch your content and organize it and do all kinds of things. 1 minute left to go. So our vision for the company and the product and the service is one place for all of your video. Whether it's your personal video or that documentary that you wanted to watch, one place. And with Smart TV, and I love Amazon Fire TV Stick because it gives us the same real estate as Netflix and YouTube and Amazon Prime.
That is a real screenshot, by the way.
Oh yes, so pretty much that's our pitch. We're glad to be here. We're hoping that Python really helps us bring up the next version of our technology for Digital Video Archive and for our users and for our customers. So thank you. Thank you very much.
What? Sure, I can run questions. And I'll repeat things based on whatever the... hang on one second. Let me get this over my ears again. So I'll take questions from the audience, and I'm going to repeat them just for the sake of everybody being able to hear, both on live stream and here as well. I will first ask you, since you've already explained, where you use Python in your stack, how, apart from voting for you, can the fantastic assemblage of folks here help you out?
You can start using our product, use our service, and give us your feedback because you're all in the tech industry and you can be users. And that helps us know what our customers want, especially if it comes from somebody that is a coder or is in technology, okay? Because you guys are going to be the ones that will say, hey, this doesn't work right for me. And we are looking for beta testers for our next versions of our software. So I think that would be a great help for us.
Awesome. Yeah, you?
A couple questions. One is for content, let's say I get a copy of video that's not mine. How are you making sure that you guys don't get sued for content that may have been picked up?
I mean, like
Fell off the back of a truck?
Like the guy that called me the other day and wanted to upload 60 episodes of Gunsmoke. Well, we just don't do that. Right now we have to eyeball everything. Okay. With the next version of the software, we want, of course, to be able to detect anything that's copyright, anything that would be objectionable. Okay. Because with what?
Well, yeah, just to add to that a little bit, when I talked about the idea of being able to access this broad variety of services, one of the great things about being in the Python stack is that there is so much open source capability that's out there. And what we are learning is there's a pretty deep library of stuff that will let us scan for objectionable content, that will let us scan for copyrighted content. And so that's another reason to just pile on the stack.
Yep.
What's objectionable and what's copywritten? Not every single video is copywritten. Kick that guy out. Troublemaker. They're the ones that said the word.
So yeah, how do you guys define objectionable and dealing with copyrighted content?
Oh, that's really a great question. I love the hat, by the way. So think of it like when you had a DVD and you had a computer that would play a DVD and you could burn a DVD. So you could put whatever content you wanted to on your DVD. Think of DVA as a video format. You can put whatever you want onto DVA. Digital Video Archive, right here, that's the distribution, okay? That's the player, all right? So remember, it is private and secure. playback, okay? Pardon? Well, copyright is just copyright. I mean, so we're not going to do anything with anything like TV shows or any copyrighted material. So we'll always respect that. All right. Does that make sense? All right. MoveOn.org. Go ahead. You want to take that?
Or,
sure.
can you repeat the question?
Sure. So the question, if I heard it properly, is are we currently using Python and are we planning on using Python moving forward? Sure. So currently we are not using Python. Our MVP was pieced together on off-the-shelf technology, some of which is reaching the end of its service life. And we are moving, we're gaining users rapidly, and so what we see is a lot of tech debt that we need to retire. Neither one of us are technologists, so we have contracted with 6 feet up. That just cut out for a second. I wasn't either that or I was having a small stroke. So we've contracted with 6 feet up, and they are doing the architecture for us, and so if you want more details on how we're actually deploying Python, we can talk to you about that offline when we have our tech team behind us.
Let me add one thing.
Sure.
So basically, not only are we rebuilding everything, but most of it, I suppose almost everything will be built on and around Python, okay? Because we're redoing all of our technology. Another question? Okay, so,
Yeah, repeat
oh
the
yeah,
question,
yeah.
please.
So how do we make money? When you share video, you can share with anybody for free, okay? You can upload your own video for free. If you upload more than 2 gigabytes, then you start paying at $7.95 a month, all right? If you go to a content provider and you say, here's all my home movies, here are all my videotapes, pretty much after someone's uploaded 2 videotapes, okay, and we have technology that takes that and turns that into a DVA with a chapter timeline and everything, but pretty much more than 4 hours of content becomes a paying account, all right? So content providers upload, we charge them 99 cents an upload. Users with 2 gigabytes or more pay $7.95 a month. We have an online editor with Digital Video Archive. It's called Motif. And with that any editors in the, any video editors in the crowd? Okay, so you are. So you know, if you're a video editor, one of the biggest jobs and tasks that you have before you edit is to get everything ingested into your editor, into your computer. Well, with Digital Video Archive, all of your videos are already in your account. They're in your cloud, okay? So when you start editing, it's an online editor. You can edit your own content, and then you can make up your new videos and distribute those and share those as well. But here's the cool thing, is that we don't charge you to edit, but we do charge you when you complete your video, okay? So when you export that into your account and then start sharing that with other people. And one of our new features that we just came out with, maybe if I could just spend 10 seconds on this, red light and green light. So you can green light your account and you can let other people edit your video content, and that's a really cool new feature that we have.
Cool.
So our revenue today, right now, is probably about $4,000 a month, okay? Obviously, our revenues are here, our overhead is here. We hope to change that, all right?
Cool. Awesome. Does anybody have like a 10-second question with like a 30-second response? Otherwise,
Yes or no
yeah,
answer.
yeah, like one or two more yes.
Two volunteers.
Yeah. You, sir? Oh, God.
So, you know, that's the magic of being in the cloud, right? Because I see a shocked look, right? But what we see is one of the biggest challenges is we need space, as you say. And space on demand is a big part of the strategy there. We could talk about a much more comprehensive answer, but I can't fit that in 30 seconds.
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
All right.
Do you want to
All
grab
right,
that one?
one last one. Sorry.
Can we do we are not focused on still pictures, although many of our providers do what we call video keepsakes, which are montage, kind of Ken Burns effects, still pictures things. We do audio, though.
Cool.
Pictures will be phase 3.
Exactly, yeah, not first release.
All right. Well, everybody, put your hands together for DVA.